Hello my dear sewing friends, it's Elisa here with Thoughtful Creativity, and I'm actually really excited about today's video because we're starting Knit Bodice Block series, meaning that for the next 2 months, every Sunday, like clockwork, we're gonna take our knit bodice block and we're gonna have fun. So we're gonna do some simpler adjustments and we're also gonna do some more interesting designs. But overall, we're gonna take the same base time and time again, and we're going to see where our imagination and where our inner designers are gonna take us, because I really want to show you that just by having a simple bodice block, whether that's knit bodice block, in case of this series, or maybe in the future we're going to be working with woven bodice block. So just by taking a simple bodice block that you already have, you can have an infinite amount of possibilities and you can really create anything that your heart desires. Now today's video is sort of like a welcome video, so that way we can discuss some of the housekeeping things, what to expect, what to know, so that way I don't have to repeat these things every single video of this series. So number one, you can use any knit bodice block that you have. It doesn't have to be from my tutorial. Use anything that you have, anything that fits you well. That's the key. If you want to check out knit bodice block tutorial, I will leave that in the info box below. You can also simply take a favorite t-shirt that fits you really well and copy that as well and use that for the upcoming series, and a tutorial for that will be linked in the info box below as well. Number two, take note what you're working with. Your bodice block might fit you differently than how my bodice block fits me. Yours might have no negative ease, I might have some negative ease. So definitely know what kind of fit you have initially that you're getting started with, so that way you can estimate what kind of result you're going to get by applying the things that we're going to be doing in our series. Number three, everything that I do is from my own personal experience, and some things I do by the book and some not so much. Sometimes I combine 2 or 3 different techniques to get the best or the most optimal result. So I truly encourage you to take time to engage your creativity, to think, to be resourceful, and to give yourself that freedom to try new things and to experiment. Get some really cheap jersey from Walmart for $2 or $3 for a couple of yards. And if you live outside the United States, just grab some fabric that you're not afraid to ruin and just really have some fun. I know when I say this, I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say this right now in case I forget to say it in 1 or 2 or couple of videos during this series. As always, I will be working with a knit bodice block that doesn't have any seam allowances, and as I draft my patterns, I don't include seam allowances up until the moment when I actually cut my fabric unless otherwise specified. Therefore, when you see me working with my knit bodice block, it doesn't have any seam allowances. So if I forget to say add your seam allowances now, just remember, this is how I work. Whatever is more convenient for you, you do you. I just want to make sure that I say it right now in case if by any chance I forget to say that in future videos. In my videos, as always, I'll be working with a pencil first, and then I'll be using marker to outline so that way you guys can see better on the screen. However, I would encourage you to work with pencil only, because marker is actually pretty thick once you make that line. Therefore, it can skew your result, your final result of the garment that you're working on. So I would definitely encourage you to stick with pencil only. Now, mostly I use inches in my videos. However, sometimes I jump back and forth between inches and centimeters, so don't be confused. References for both of those you will be able to find in the info box below underneath every single video of this series. You will also be able to find a full playlist of the series on my homepage of my channel. So just click on my channel name, you will end up on my homepage and you will see a playlist right there with all of the videos in this series. So that's how you can view the whole season all together. Now, another thing is that in these videos there will be very minimal or no sewing at all. Now, you will be able to see the final result because I will either do it behind the scenes or or in the majority of the cases, I actually already have a garment made beforehand, so that way you will be able to see what it actually looks like after we are done with our adjustments to the knit bodice block. However, in this series, we're going to be focusing primarily on the construction and on the design elements, so how to achieve what we're going for. Therefore, there will be very minimal sewing or no sewing at all. Now, if you do have a question about, let's say, how to attach a knit sleeve, or let's say how to sew a neckband or a v-neck or things like that, I have a full dedicated playlist on how to sew knit garments, including how to sew knit garments on a sewing machine, how to do the neckband, the sleeve, hems, and things like that. So definitely take a look over there. And of course, if you don't find your answer over there, you can use resources like Google, YouTube, your local library, and all of the other things that you might have available. Now, if you are a member of this channel, first of all, thank you so much for being a member. I truly appreciate that. And as a big thank you, of course, you're going to have your instruction sheets that are going to just look slightly different, just because the format of the videos is a little bit different as well, because we're working already with something that we have already drafted, and then we are adjusting that. So definitely take a look at your membership tab and your perks, and you already have an early access video for the first episode of the series. So definitely check out community tab as well to see that episode as an early access for members. And of course, I don't think I have to say that, but I will mention that just to be sure. Since we're working with a knit bodice block, we're going to be using knit fabric. So a knit fabric with 2-way stretch or 4-way stretch. Now, if there's something particular that we need to know for sure about the fabric, let's say the direction of the print, or if it has to be 4-way stretch and no other option is possible, then I will let you know about that in the actual video. So definitely keep your eye on for that. And that's it. Easy as that. I cannot wait to see you this very Sunday, and I'm really excited to see where your creativity is going to lead you. So thank you so much for watching. Stay thoughtful, stay creative. I'll see you very soon. Bye.